Dare to conquer the world's most dangerous hiking trails. Are you ready to step into the unknown, to conquer trails where every step could be your last? We're about to embark on a journey to the very edge of the map, where adrenaline meets breathtaking beauty. We'll be scaling sheer cliffs, traversing narrow ridges and navigating treacherous terrain, all while facing down our deepest fears. These trails are not for the faint of heart, but for those who crave adventure, who push their limits, and who dare to stare danger in the face. Join us as we unveil the world's most dangerous hiking trails, a test of human courage and a celebration of the indomitable spirit of adventure. Welcome to Globebit. Mount Huashan, China, the plank walk in the sky. Our first stop takes us high into the Qinling Mountains of China, to the sacred slopes of Mount Huashan. Imagine clinging to a sheer cliff face, thousands of feet above the valley floor. The only thing between you and the abyss, a few rickety wooden planks bolted into the rock. This, my friends, is the infamous plank walk in the sky. Every step requires absolute focus. Every gust of wind sends shivers down your spine. But the reward? A view that will stay with you long after you've descended back to solid ground. The Huashan trails are a testament to human ingenuity and our enduring fascination with the unknown. But remember, this is not a challenge to be taken lightly. The margin for error is razor thin. One wrong step, one loose handhold, and it's a long way down. But that's also what makes it so exhilarating, so utterly unforgettable. It's about confronting your fears, testing your limits, and emerging on the other side, stronger and more alive than ever. So if you're ever looking for a challenge that will test your limits and leave you forever changed, head to Mount Huashan. Just remember to pack your courage, your determination, and maybe a spare pair of trousers. Trust me, you're going to need them. Angels Landing, USA, a walk with the angels. Our next adventure takes us to the heart of the American Southwest, to Zion National Park in Utah. Here, amidst towering sandstone cliffs and emerald pools, lies a trail that's as awe-inspiring as it is daunting. Angels Landing. They say this trail is so narrow, so exposed, that only angels dare to tread here. And as you inch your way along the final spine of rock, clinging to chains bolted into the cliff face, you can certainly see why. The views from Angels Landing are nothing short of breathtaking. You're perched high above Zion Canyon, a dizzying panorama of red rock canyons, verdant forests, and the Virgin River snaking its way through the landscape. But getting there is no walk in the park. The trail is steep and relentless, with switchbacks that seem to climb endlessly into the sky. And once you reach Scout's Lookout, the real challenge begins. The final half mile to Angels Landing is a narrow fin of rock, with sheer drop-offs on either side. Chains are bolted into the rock to aid hikers, but there's no escaping the exposure. One wrong step, one slip, and you could find yourself tumbling into the abyss. It's a heart-stopping experience, but one that's strangely exhilarating. As you finally reach the summit of Angels Landing, that feeling of accomplishment is like nothing else. You've conquered not only the physical challenges of the trail, but also your own mental barriers. And as you make your way back down the trail, your legs tired but your spirit soaring, you carry with you the memory of that incredible view and the knowledge that you've pushed yourself to the limit and come out stronger on the other side. You've conquered Angels Landing, one of the most challenging and rewarding hikes in the world. Chapter 3. El Caminito del Rey, Spain, the King's Little Pathway. Our journey now takes us to the sun-drenched mountains of Spain, to a trail that was once considered the most dangerous in the world. El Caminito del Rey, the King's Little Pathway. Clinging precariously to the sheer walls of a dramatic gorge, this path is not for the faint of heart. Built over a century ago, El Caminito del Rey was originally a service route for workers at a nearby hydroelectric plant. But over the years it fell into disrepair, sections crumbling away, leaving behind a skeletal path of concrete and steel, suspended hundreds of feet above the El Toro Gorge. For years it was a magnet for thrill seekers, drawn by the adrenaline rush of its dizzying heights and crumbling pathways. But after a series of fatal accidents, the path was closed in 2000, deemed too dangerous for even the most intrepid adventurer. Rebuilt and reopened in 2015, the path now boasts a new steel and wooden walkway, bolted securely to the cliff face. It's still a thrilling experience with sheer drops and stunning views, but now it's a thrill you can enjoy safely. Walking along the newly restored pathway, you can't help but feel a sense of awe at the ingenuity and bravery of those who built the original path. As you traverse the narrow walkway, the Guadalhorce River roars far below, a constant reminder of the forces of nature that carved this dramatic landscape. Today, El Caminito del Rey is a testament to the human spirit of adventure, but also to our ability to learn from the past and make even the most daring dreams a reality. As you reach the end of the path, you're rewarded with breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside, a tapestry of emerald green valleys and sun-drenched hills. El Caminito del Rey is a reminder that adventure can be found in the most unexpected places. Chapter 4: Kokoda Track, Papua New Guinea, a journey through history and hardship. Our next adventure takes us deep into the heart of Papua New Guinea, to a trail that's as much a test of spirit as it is of physical endurance. This is the Kokoda Track, a 96-kilometer jungle trail that cuts through the rugged Owen Stanley Range. But this is no ordinary hike. The Kokoda Track is a living memorial to a pivotal moment in history, a place where young soldiers fought and died in the sweltering jungles during World War II. Every step you take, you're walking in the footsteps of heroes, their courage and sacrifice etched into the very landscape. The Kokoda Track is not for the faint of heart. It's a relentless climb through dense rainforest, mud and humidity that can sap your strength faster than you can imagine. Leeches cling to your skin, insects buzz in your ears, and the air is thick with the smell of damp earth and decaying vegetation. But amidst the hardship, there's a raw beauty to this place. Towering trees form a verdant canopy overhead, sunlight filtering through the leaves in dappled patterns. Exotic birds call from the branches, their plumage a riot of color against the green backdrop. Walking the Kokoda Track is a humbling experience. You're confronted with the realities of war, the sacrifices made, and the enduring bonds of brotherhood forged in the crucible of combat. As you finally reach the end of the track, a sense of accomplishment washes over you, unlike anything you've ever experienced. You've walked the Kokoda Track, a journey that tested your limits and pushed you to the edge. Chapter 5: Drakensberg Traverse, South Africa, Dancing with the Dragon's Back. Our final adventure takes us to the roof of Africa, to the soaring peaks and dramatic escarpments of the Drakensberg mountain range in South Africa. Here, amidst a landscape of jagged peaks, sheer cliffs and cascading waterfalls, lies a trail that's as challenging as it is breathtakingly beautiful. This is the Drakensberg Traverse, a multi-day trek that will test your limits and reward you with some of the most awe-inspiring scenery on the planet. It's a journey into the heart of wilderness, where you'll encounter rugged terrain, unpredictable weather, and the raw power of nature at its most elemental. The Drakensberg, or Dragon's Mountains as they are known in Afrikaans, are a formidable barrier of rock and sky, stretching for over 1,000 kilometers across the eastern edge of South Africa. For centuries, these mountains have been a place of spiritual significance for the indigenous San people, who adorned their sandstone caves with intricate rock paintings, stories etched in stone. Today, the Drakensberg is a hiker's paradise, a playground for adventurers seeking to test their limits amid some of the most dramatic scenery in Africa. The Drakensberg Traverse is the ultimate challenge, a multi-day trek that will take you from lush valleys to windswept summits, across rivers and through forests, and past cascading waterfalls that seem to tumble from the heavens. This is not a trail for the faint of heart. The Drakensberg Traverse requires a high level of fitness, navigational skills, and a healthy dose of grit and determination. You'll be challenged by steep ascents and descents, exposed ridges and river crossings that will test your mettle. But for those who dare to take on the challenge, the rewards are immense. The Drakensberg Traverse offers a rare opportunity to immerse yourself in the raw beauty of the African wilderness. It's a journey that will stay with you long after you return from the mountains, a reminder of the power of nature and the resilience of the human spirit. The world's most dangerous hiking trails are more than just paths. They're adventures that push the limits of human courage and endurance. They challenge us to confront our fears, to dig deep within ourselves and discover a strength we never knew we possessed. So, if you're looking for an adventure that will test your limits, inspire your soul, and leave you with memories to last a lifetime, lace up your boots, pack your bags, and head for the hills. Have you dared to take on any of these challenges? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to GlobeBit for more incredible journeys. See you on the next adventure!